Every groomer knows the right equipment makes all the difference. That's why I trust Aeolus. From high-powered dryers to ergonomic tables and tubs, Aeolus designs tools that keep both pets and groomers comfortable. But it's not just grooming. Aeolus also makes incredible show equipment for handlers and breeders, and even veterinary gear trusted by professionals worldwide. Their products are built to last, easy to clean, and designed to make your workday smoother. Whether you're in the salon, at a dog show, or working in a vet clinic, Aeolus has equipment you can depend on. Visit aeoluspet.us because great tools means great results.
Are we ready for this?
I was
Are we ready for this?
You were faster on the draw than me.
Y'all ready for this?
No.
We don't have that sound.
Juan will
Copyright.
have to cut it in.
Y'all ready for this?
Okay, you ready?
Are you ready? Let's see. Let's see how Kat. Go ahead, Kat.
See. Welcome to your favorite grooming podcast. Another. Okay, let me start. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Favorite.
Welcome to your favorite podcast. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Okay. Welcome to your favorite podcast, another grooming podcast. I'm Kat Graney.
I'm Nathan Austin.
I'm Katie Austin.
And I'm Juan Rivera.
Yay.
It only took 3 attempts. Yay. Well, anyways, it's Halloween time.
If you're
Spooky.
watching, you'll see we're not in costume this year.
No.
Because none of us have gotten them yet.
Because we're procrastinators.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
technically, I do have my costume. It's just not put together yet. And it's a full bodysuit with face mask. And I really didn't want to wear it while we were recording because I would be very hot.
And being the only one, that would be like attention grabbing,
Super
you know?
awkward.
Very
If I
Pick
would-
me, pick me.
Very pick
Could
me.
you? Okay, so-
Fucking.
For anybody who watches Over the Garden Wall during the fall, I'm going to be the Beast. So it would be very awkward for me to be sitting in all black with glowing eyes and
I think it'd be pretty
Branch.
cool.
It would just be awkward.
Yeah, I could see you stabbing Juan in the eye.
That's
with
what
it
I
then.
was worried
or
about.
knocking the stuff on the shelf off or something. Yeah.
Whip my head and just like injuries.
No. It will also be hard to heal. Here with your
Oh, that's true. I couldn't have worn them anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, we're just kind of gonna bullshit, do some Halloween stuff.
We're going to wing it.
wing it. I'm wearing a Halloween shirt at least with dogs on.
You don't have to brag.
I'm technically wearing a fall outfit. It's
That's true.
The Loyalty Pet Products fall whatever
Fall
outfit.
essentials.
I'm wearing what I always wear every time.
All black.
No.
I
I
got
don't
the-
know. I don't know. You're wearing
Oh, I'm wearing
navy blue.
Oh, but
I'm,
say those
I'm
are-
dressed up as AGP. Black, white, and blue.
And I'm wearing Halloween socks too.
I'm wearing
Oh my
regular
god,
socks.
fucking thing! Don't you know? one
It's only been
It
3
really
weeks. We're
likes
still
my
in practice.
socks.
So people have probably been freaking out, like, "Where's AGP?" Right?
We're
So-
really sorry.
Put
Yeah.
a post out before we forget.
We are on
This is
our
me
break.
making you do it.
I can't
Norm.
just post it.
Yeah, you do it as like a.
As a what?
Put a picture of a. Go to the
We'll
pictures
do it
of
after.
us.
We'll do it
Yeah,
after.
Yeah, we'll do it
Okay.
together.
This is literally how he operates. Do it now.
Now.
This very
Now.
second. I don't care what else you're doing right
yeah,
now.
Katie will be like hand stripping a dog, and he's like, "Post this right now."
I'm gonna freak out. It
No,
has to
now.
be posted
Post
right
this.
now.
So we are on a break right now. We're on our end of the year break, and there'll be a couple surprise episodes like this one.
Surprise!
Sabbatical.
But we just take the end of the year to just kind of catch up with our lives, and it's a busy time of year for groomers, you know, holiday seasons and stuff like that, and
Give Juan an
give
editing
Juan
break.
a break. Yep.
I feel like this, I mean, we're busy every year, but I feel like this year's been like busy.
Yeah.
And I feel like usually start running out of steam around this time.
Yeah.
I remember
Yes.
last year there was, I don't know if we never said it, but there was a couple episodes that we recorded that didn't make the cut. We didn't release them just because you could tell we were tired. You could
Yeah.
tell that it was just
Yeah.
towards. So I think that we were like, we need to take a break earlier this year because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, I wonder, like maybe someday we'll be like, we're just going to release these.
The lost
like,
episodes.
The lost episodes. Maybe
Where we're all dumpy and practically crying. I remember one of them was like practically crying, and I was
I
like,
think we
like,
did.
we're just like
maybe we
trying.
did, yeah.
'Cause
Paste-
we were feeling a certain type of way,
All of
and
us.
it was the topic was mental health because we were
all
just like not in the
out.
greatest
Yeah.
mental health state. And then that episode, we're like, we're not releasing this. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We're
they
It was
appreciate
a, it was a
the
depressing.
realness.
Yeah, but it was not.
yeah,
We were gonna bring everyone down with
yeah,
on the spiral.
yeah.
I did have something I thought was interesting because like I've been thinking a lot lately about how I'm like a type B person,
Mm.
you know, and like I'm like, damn, my kid has 2 type B parents.
They
Like-
are also type
Like the
B.
last 4 of his track meets, he's had just his a regular T-shirt. He doesn't have his fucking uniform.
No, okay.
Even his final, he just was like there in a Pikachu shirt,
You gotta catch them.
and I'm
to be
like,
fair, they didn't give him a uniform. He just had to wear his PE clothes.
so I wanted to think about like, what do you guys think you are, and what does everyone else think you are? You know what I mean?
I think I'd like to think I'm a B, but I'm not.
You're
I'm
a type A.
I'm definitely an A. I feel like I'm an A in like organization and prep, but when it
Yeah.
comes down to it, I can let go and go with the flow if I need to. But in the inside, I'm like, oh my God. But
yeah.
I don't really know what that all means.
okay, so
How
like,
to be honest.
okay, so like
based
Ronnie,
off the
type
based
A.
off, yeah, Ronnie's super type A.
Yeah.
so like everything's organized. It has
It has
the
to go his
itinerary.
way.
It's very planned out.
Or
Well,
I
then-
thought maybe Juan was a type B, but just works really hard to be a type A.
That makes sense too, though. Yeah.
I feel like I'm
I
a
could see
type
that.
B in that situation, but like I do have some
Let me
tendencies
let me
towards
tell
type
you,
A.
no, you're type B. I'm sorry, no, you're type B, Kat. There's no.
But I try to be organized.
Yeah.
I try to make schedules and stuff, but I give up really easy in trying to make them.
Because I just don't think it comes naturally to us.
No.
It's just like
I
it's-
try hard. But
My
it
brain
doesn't
I was
is
work.
like, 'cause
too
in my
scattered.
In my mind, I was like, I think we're all type Bs, but Juan, I could see you being an A. But I think, but in my mind, you're more or you're B, but just you work hard to be an A.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just how I see it.
Well, I feel like I'm so different now than when Ronnie and I first got together. I think he's made me this way because I don't
so
think
maybe you
about
were
things
more
a certain
type
way.
B
Like
before.
if I take off my socks, like they have to go into the thing immediately. Or Ronnie's like, "Why aren't you picking up your this?" If I like use a spoon, I have to like. Well, I mean, I leave it in the sink sometimes, but like I feel like I have to wash the dishes and like, put it away.
But you weren't like that before.
I was not like that.
So
Yeah.
maybe you are a type B that just got trained into a type A.
I could tell just looking by this room what kind of people we are.
Nobody else can see. Well, okay,
The
so
sock over there, the mystery is that a quesadilla or a piece
There's
of pizza.
still the freaking dresses from Barkley
Stop.
Honors over there.
Stop
and, like,
our cans from every episode.
okay, so like
We should look at the date on that Starbucks cup.
no.
okay, just grab it. Here, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, let's know.
So speaking of so I've been like toying with the idea. I told Nathan like, do you think that it would be crazy to
Whose is it?
get a personal assistant? It's ours. What's the date?
guess.
I want to say.
I don't know. It's become a trash cup, so I'm gonna say.
I want to say August.
I'm gonna say July.
It was August.
It was August.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Nathan and I was like, are we at the point where I can hire like a personal assistant just for like a day a week?
Is
Just
that
to, like-
crazy?
is that crazy?
No.
And how much are personal assistants?
I think you would just put it on payroll, like for the salon. But because I was like, there's so many, like, I'm having a hard time finding the time to like schedule everybody that is contacting us for classes. I'm having a hard time keeping up with organizing my house, organizing my salon, you know what I mean? Like I have all these things I want to do and I just don't have the time. And the executive dysfunction is so bad.
Okay,
that,
I want to
like,
know if any of our listeners have a personal assistant, and I want you guys to let us know what that's like.
Or if you have any suggestions of how to find one. I was talking to Rachel about it and she was like, no, you definitely could get one and it wouldn't be crazy. And I was like,
But I
"Are you
also feel
sure?"
like Rachel's like a hype woman. You know what I mean? I feel like if you ask her, like, do you think this is it? She'd even be like, yes,
She's like,
girl.
yes, King.
Yes, you could definitely do. She'd just be like, yes.
But I do think it's not, sorry, it's hot in here, guys. You guys don't know. We had to turn off our AC because the noise.
How long do you think these socks are gonna live in here now? I just picked up one. I just got one attached attached to the Velcro over there.
We don't talk about it, okay? Nobody knows this area is clean, okay?
Yeah.
This
Well,
one
what's the
corner.
date that the first that we're gonna do an actual recording for season 3?
I don't know. We haven't
It's
discussed
not,
it.
it's not scheduled yet.
We haven't discussed
Okay,
it.
because there's
It's
a
a
bunch of stuff I
surprise.
want to do in here.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think it's nice every year to have a new set, you know? So it'll be a new set. Anyway.
That'll be nice. I mean,
Anyways, my question back about the A's and the B's: are there C's and D's, and are there just
No,
A's and B's?
It's
No, I
too
think there
easy.
is a
It's
type
too-
C. Oh my God. I
A
just.
type A is like someone who goes to the beach and they have everything, right? There was a beach video. And then the type B person who comes with their speaker and it's dying. And they forgot their towel. And they don't have a bathing suit, you know, but they're still there and down the party, but they just forgot everything.
They just
or
do it in
misplaced-
jeans.
Yeah, and the type A is like, I have an umbrella and they're just ready, you know?
Well, I'm an overpacker.
That's true.
Okay, so it's interesting when you type it in, though, it says type A is ambitious, competitive, and impatient. I'm like, I mean, that's us, though.
Yeah,
And then type B is relaxed, patient, and flexible. I'm not
relaxed.
patient, or flexible. That's you.
So are we A's then? And he's a B?
But then when you watch
What's
videos
C?
online, it's usually like somebody who forgets everything. A type B
Come on,
like
Neptune.
forgets stuff and is messy
Mhm.
and like
their
so-
phone's always about to die.
yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
that's
these
it.
As
new.
my phone is literally at 17% right now.
95,
these,
baby.
uh,
Okay, I was like,
I wanna
what's
show
what's your
people.
phone at, Nathan?
I'm not trying to do like, this isn't like a product like placement thing, but like there's these new bands
69.
people were using in England, right? They're like, these are the bands we use in England now. And they're not rubber, but look, they're like, yeah.
They're like the little scrunchy type ones.
Yeah, they're like little scrunchies.
Look at Nathan has
lost
one
it.
in his hair.
Oh my God.
Here's another one. Bam.
They fell in the same hole. Oh, there it is.
Do you know
But they're
make,
like little crunchies.
do you know
They're
they-
using my hair.
they make these for kids here?
I have these for my bandanas at work.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
I mean, they're probably not.
But they've
these
been like
feel
working.
different.
They don't. I thought they would like catch the hair and like, but they're fine on the hair.
You know what they
bought
remind
it
me
from
of?
a company called.
I'm really hot.
It's not hot, babe.
Okay, do you
I'm
know
hot.
what they used to remind me of though? Is you remember those you used to make pot holders out of them? It came with like the square thing when you were a kid, and you wove them together, and they're like rubber bands.
No.
Oh my god, I gotta find a picture now.
So I feel like after reading this, I'm like a mix because it says type A is competitive, ambitious, time conscious, impatient, and highly organized. So I'm all of those except for organized. And behavior, hardworking, driven, tendency to multitask. I do all of those. And experience a high level of stress due to their fast-paced lifestyle. I'm like, yeah, I'm all those things except for organization.
Organized.
And then type B, relaxed, patient, flexible, easygoing, laid back,
These.
less focused on time.
A weaving loom. You don't remember those?
Mm-mm.
You remember those?
Yeah, I used to make those.
Yeah. So that's what these remind me of, like small versions of them. Everybody remember these?
Yeah.
Don't-
He's old. Loves those.
Don't they remind me of these?
He's old. Like used to make those.
Don't they remind you of those?
All right. Well, let's get back at it, huh? What were
Okay,
we-
so back to this. So we're gonna do some Would You Rather's Halloween edition, or we also have some viewer ones if we want to do those. Okay. Would you rather carve 100 pumpkins or eat 10 pounds of candy corn?
Oh my God, stop. I'll carve 10 pumpkins.
No,
No, 100.
100
Oh,
pumpkins.
I'll carve 100.
100 pumpkins.
Do you not? Are you guys not candy corn fans?
Not at all.
No.
Not even a little
Even
bit.
if I was a candy corn fan, 10 pounds, fuck that.
I
couldn't
wonder
even
what-
eat
how
1
long.
pound. Yuck.
You got to talk into the mic. You
I
gotta,
couldn't. I'm trying not to crunch for cat.
then just don't crunch. Why are you choosing
you
now
just
to
soak
eat?
it in your spit until it gets
No,
soft.
because I was like shaky. Rude.
Yeah, I mean this is a pretty easy one, but I can't imagine saying you have to carve like 100 pumpkins and stuff. I wonder what the time frame is. These
So
only-
they don't have to be well carved.
yeah,
just
but
have to
you know
carve
me.
them.
I want to know, or what?
I
You
want you-
die?
I don't
Yes.
know. Well, if you eat 10
If
pounds
you
of
don't
candy,
complete one of the tasks, do you die? Because then
Maybe.
that changes
I feel
things.
like that should be the
the
punishment for everyone.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and what 24 hours? That'll be the standard These things have to be accomplished in 24 hours or death happens.
I don't think I could physically eat that much candy corn in general, even in 24 hours or 24 years.
I can't.
24 years you could eat 10
You like
pounds
candy
of
corn?
candy corn.
I like candy corn.
If you
yeah.
switch it to like a different candy, I'll eat it, but not candy corn.
Yeah, agreed.
Who was like,
Not in one day, though.
yeah,
I
but
could probably.
I
okay,
don't
but
know.
the pumpkins.
You might as well just eat a fucking candle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because
Like, let me eat this wax.
they do
You know?
have wax candy.
that's so weird. Like the Coca-Cola, those taste like wax too.
Oh, you like the wax, right? Because you eat the wax from the birds, from the peeps, right?
Yeah, I like Peeps.
But
Wait,
there's
they
like the
have
ones
wax
with the
on
little
them?
wax pieces. That
I
thought you
like their eyeballs the most. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's like waxy.
But 100 pumpkins. Say the pumpkins all have to be. They start as a full pumpkin. You gotta cut them open, gut
That's
them all,
easy. 100 pumpkins.
and they all have to have eyes, a nose, and a mouth of some sort.
100 pumpkins.
Okay, so 100 pumpkins in 24 hours. Let's see how many you have to do in
yeah,
an hour.
you're cutting a pumpkin every 10 minutes. You got that. Boom.
For a little over 4 an hour.
Oh,
So like every 20, 25 minutes. You'd have a system down.
yeah.
Easy peasy. Next.
Sorry, Zach just texted me. Guess who did it again? I'm like, what did you do? But he said he forgot a clock out. Surprise, surprise.
Oh. You never know. Oh, but our bather Zach got bit in the face, and I think we should put the picture up, right? So we'll put it up right here. Ding ding ding.
This is a close-up version of it.
Oh, that one, yeah. And I sent him it, and I was like, he sent me a picture of just his face like this, right? And then I screenshotted it and zoomed in and sent a picture like this, and I put smash. Did you see it?
No, but I can imagine.
Okay, so mind you, he had like a beard.
I'll show him right
He had
now.
a beard going,
Uh-huh.
and then he got bit, and then to keep it clean, he shaved, but he left some like right around the wound. And it's a slice. So
So here's the bite, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's not funny he got bit, but that edit.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you brought beer. I was like,
angel.
you went to the store and got us beer.
I do want some beers though, so we'll get. I'll go grab us some when we're done with this.
Would you rather sleep in a haunted house or spend the night in a graveyard?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Would you rather sleep in a haunted house or spend the night in a graveyard?
Graveyard.
Well, a graveyard is funner.
I actually would. Yeah, I would want to spend the night in the graveyard just to do it because
A
it sounds
haunted
fun.
house is boring.
Haunted house is just a. Is it a real haunted
okay, but
house
what if it
or
was
is it
like
like
a
a
real
fun
haunted
house? Haunted
house?
house. Oh, graveyard.
I was assuming it was a real, actual
Yeah,
haunted
I would
house,
say
and
so.
no graveyard
Don't chase
for
the
sure.
cat.
No graveyard because in the graveyard you're in the open.
Yeah.
In the haunted house you're in a closed space, so there's only no
What if they're both haunted?
never.
I still think the graveyard
Graveyard.
would be funner.
Because you're
Yeah.
not going to be like cornered into like a room. You're not going to be like, oh, I can't go out because they're there. It's like open.
You could run away.
I don't know about all that, but.
No, I mean, like, if a spirit is after you, you could run.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, in a haunted house, yeah, like, you get trapped in a room.
Okay, this one's easy. Would you rather get chocolate candies or fruity candies?
That's hard, actually.
I mean,
Fruity, obviously.
Aw, fruit for you, Nathan.
Nathan's fruity.
I used to rollerblade.
So
Fruit
I do
booter.
like sour fruity candies, but there's something about chocolate.
Chocolate.
It's like nostalgic.
I do think I'd go with chocolate, but I do really like both.
Random thought. Do you guys like dots? I think that's like one of the worst Halloween candies there is.
Dots.
Those are the ones that
Oh,
come in
okay,
the
they
yellow
stick to your
box.
fucking teeth.
Yeah, and they're like
Oh yeah, dots are bad.
gumdrops.
They're almost as bad as candy corn.
Okay, speaking of candy corn, do you like those? What about the little pumpkins, the mellow pumpkins?
Is it
They're
made?
like honey. They're basically the same
They're
thing.
wax.
Yeah,
They're
they're wax. I don't like it when a company's like, they're basically just having you eat garbage. They're like, here, let's just sell this. I don't know what.
Well,
it
that's
is.
America for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd actually like to know what candy corn is actually made out of, right?
Let's ask.
Can you burn candy corn like a candle?
I really want to see if you could take a peep, but they're never like in the same season. And like campfire, what happens if a campfire? Does it burn?
All I can
'Cause
see
all the
is his
sugar?
butthole.
I know.
His big old stud butt.
Jeez.
Even though it doesn't look like he has balls, but he does. But they're just inside.
They're just inside.
All right, we need another one. Is there any hardcore? Wait, did you have some would you rather's from
Reddit.
from the podcast, right?
Oh yeah.
Or
From
from
the
the group?
Okay, what is candy corn made of? Candy corn is made of mostly sugar, lots of it. The main ingredient sugar, and then corn syrup, which is sugar, and then confectioner's glaze, which is sugar, salt, dextrose, gelatin, honey, artificial flavor, and food coloring.
Oh my god.
Also, it's just a clump of sugar.
Yeah.
But I feel like most
But
candies
it's like a
also
weird
that,
flavor.
but
It's like
it tastes
a weird flavor.
Yeah. Okay, here's one. Would you rather, this is not Halloween related though, would you rather have to wash every single skunk dog with a scentless hypo shampoo or wash every dog in a shampoo that smells strongly of Axe cologne?
Is this from
This from the group.
this is from the group? Okay, but
This
would
is
you
from
die?
Elizabeth Clay.
Would you die,
Okay,
though?
so under the pretense, right, that we said, right, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
go
have
with
if
skunk
you
dog.
the thing is you die afterward if you don't choose the right one, right? No.
No.
Okay, so
Because we rarely get skunk dogs, and it's not that bad.
Axe body spray is so funny.
So I get headaches from smelling like strongly perfumed things a long time. But I feel like you would almost adapt to the skunk smell.
See, I feel like I'm opposite. I get headaches from the skunk smell.
Yeah,
Like, I
and I
get
feel like you'd
nauseous.
get used to the Axe
The
body
Axe.
spray. I do think it's hilarious though that it's Axe body spray.
But like also,
Maybe
how
it's because
often
you're
do we
gay.
get
You
a
don't
skunk
think you don't mind it
dog?
too much.
Yeah.
you're like,
That
oh,
smells nice.
man smell.
Smells like a straight man.
That's so
Okay, okay.
Down
it's so
trees.
funny to me that they're like Axe body spray. That's so
My dad
funny.
and my brother used to wear Axe body spray, so
course
that's
they
why I'm
did.
like, yuck. No.
I bet they used to wear Bodman.
Yeah.
Do you like my bod?
My grandma
like your
used to buy
bod.
it for Christmas, like a
Yeah.
sample
Yeah.
pack.
And it was
I used to
okay.
ask
So,
for them for Christmas.
do you think anyone, the listeners, know what that is? How it comes in? It's like a big
Yeah.
Windex bottle full of
Yeah.
scent.
Bod body spray, yeah. The commercials were so good though. I remember they would like be like shirtless, like doing the basketball.
Great bod. Tiny bod. Hard bod. I want your bod.
Bodman fragrance sprays by Body Fantasies.
I want your bod.
And you were like, yes.
That's hilarious.
It makes me think of that shoe picture, the one I sent you from Amsterdam.
The,
The two dudes in the shoe.
Yeah. Maybe
you don't
didn't-
remember?
Maybe you didn't send it to
Maybe
me.
you
Maybe you
didn't send
sent
it
it
to
to
No, I
the
sent
cut
it to
above.
you. No, I sent it to you.
Two dudes in what?
They're
On
like
a shoe.
He's like holding.
Don't. I will show him. You guys keep talking, and I'll show him.
Give me another.
Me.
Oh, so I would say I'll take the skunk dogs,
I'll take the skunk dogs.
and the boys will take the axe dogs.
Well, yeah, because okay, you're gonna smell like skunk after work.
Hey.
Would you rather smell like skunk after work or like Axe after work?
Why would I smell like that?
Because doesn't it like stick to your
So
hands?
this was a poster on the wall. I sent this to you, didn't I?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
you
that,
did.
Mike.
Yeah.
Bodman. Okay,
did.
so
My
it's
shoe.
when we were in Amsterdam, we found this photo, and I sent it to the boys because it made me think of them. And we could put it up,
Yeah,
right?
I'll
And we'll put it up
I'll put it
right there. It's so funny.
An advertisement.
Advertisement.
I don't know
Yeah.
for what, but
No,
Yeah.
but
Advertisement.
the red light district is hardcore, you know?
okay.
But
we'll
what
get
is
to
We'll
it?
get
Yeah,
there.
what is it advertising?
I don't know. It wasn't an advertisement. It wasn't an it was just a poster of that. There was no like extra to it.
Just promoting hatness.
Yeah.
Hat.
Anyway,
Okay.
Shoe smell hot? No.
It was Nike's, so like maybe it's like a
maybe it's a shoe advertisement. Wear these.
that one was pretty good. Wait, what even was that one?
The Axe spray.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so
Nathan,
funny.
what's
That
happening?
was really funny. Whoever made that up, funny. Thank you for that.
We've had a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I do gotta say our group's hopping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
I know. You guys are awesome.
You guys, honestly, on the group, you guys should give us more ideas and topics and let us know what more stuff you want us to talk about.
I feel bad. Like I haven't had we were gone for so like doing so many things that I didn't have time to like get on there and comment on a lot of people's stuff. So I felt a little bad. So I'm sorry for
But you know what?
all
It's
the
been-
posts that I missed.
But a lot of people are commenting back.
yeah,
Yeah.
which
So
is great.
it's being interactive by itself, you know?
And I feel like it's really positive and uplifting and
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
very nice.
Would you rather have extremely yellow teeth? I'm talking like sunflower yellow, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do to whiten them, or no ears. You still have holes where your ears would be so you can hear, but you can't get prosthetics.
You can't get prosthetics?
Cannot. Yeah.
I
So
would-
just holes.
I would say ears because I'll just wear my hair down all the time.
Yeah, like I think I'll go with ears, but also I guess then I'll have to wear contacts for the rest of forever. I couldn't wear
Oh, you
glasses.
can't hold your glasses on, huh?
You're gonna have to learn how to put them in and take them out for me.
But they have the ones that they have the band across
Oh, that's
the back.
true. I'll just have the nerd.
My,
like,
my little
Like
cousin.
little nerdy kids.
My little cousin was like months old and she had to wear glasses. And it
That's
had like
cute.
the Velcro, or not the Velcro, the elastic on the back and then across the top too. It was so cute. Yeah, it was so cute.
Babies
love
with
babies
glasses are adorable.
I love the videos too, and they put them on, and they're like,
Yeah, they
They
can
can
see
see.
for the
see
first
and they're
time.
like, oh.
I'm such a
so
little pansy.
cute.
I cry every time.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, they're so happy they can see. Or like the ones with the ear hearing aids and stuff.
Oh my
Ugh.
god. Then they can hear and they like.
Or the colorblind with the glasses. Oh,
Okay, so men with short hair, are you guys gonna do ear holes or yellow teeth?
I would rather do the ear holes. And just, yeah.
I mean, my teeth are pretty yellow, but they're not. They're not
Sunflower
fluorescent
yellow. Nathan.
Oh my god. Drake also just texted me. I forgot to clock out today.
I guess I'll do the no ears.
No ears. Everybody's going no ears.
No ears.
How
Yeah.
are our head? Well, I guess they would just sit there.
Yeah, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. We could still podcast.
We can still podcast.
Nope.
But also,
Podcast.
I wonder like how our hearing would be because your ears like funnel
You'd probably
The
lose a
hearing.
little bit of
Yeah.
directional directionality.
hearing.
I'm sure there's a groomer out there that has had their ear snatched by a dog.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't have an ear, do you lose a little bit of like? Is it harder to tell if something's coming from in front of you or behind you? Let us know.
I like how we all paused, like we were waiting for the answer.
It's like Dora.
No, I was thinking about it.
That's why when I first heard that one, I felt kind of bad because I'm like, there's hella people without ears.
Yeah, that's
No,
ableist.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sitting here with
God.
I'm sitting here, lucky bastard, with my ears.
Okay.
And not bright yellow teeth.
Yeah, only semi-yellow teeth.
Stop. Anyway.
So entitled. Working with animals is great, but let's be honest, it could also be chaotic. That's why I love Cuddles app. It's designed specifically for pet professionals, and it seriously makes life easier. With Cuddles, you can handle all your booking in one place, send automatic text messages to clients, and even accept payments right through the app. No more chasing down invoices or worrying about no-shows. And here's the best part. There's a free version to get started, so you can try it out with zero risk. If you want less stress and more time to focus on the dog in front of you, check out Cuddles app. Find it at cuddlesapp.com today.
All right, let's get to it. Yeah?
Yeah, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to, well, I mean, it's been,
Well,
well,
I
no,
mean,
to them it's only been a few weeks.
yeah, for them it's been a few weeks, but there's been a lot of things that have happened since then till now.
That's how time works. Yep.
Okay, well,
let's
what
just
about
touch
you
on a
guys?
couple
What,
things.
well, what have you guys been up to?
So I've said this before. I enjoy being at home.
Yeah.
I think being at home and relaxing is probably my favorite thing to do in the world. So whenever I have a chance to do that, I do that. I do that.
Oh, you do.
So I've
You
been,
do
I
at home.
do. Yeah, I do at home.
Me too.
So I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. I've been watching Dancing with the Stars this season.
Is it because of Robert Irving I'm in love?
I mean, yeah, kind of because of. I mean, I watch it every season.
Oh, okay.
But this season, I was telling Ronnie, I was like, they really casted like really good people this year. And then I was seeing like a TikTok, and they were like, no, it's because you're in the age group now that it's like meant for. I'm like, I'm a middle-aged man in America now, so like I like know every celebrity,
my
and I like
God.
cheering everybody on. Yeah,
We should watch it, Katie. I've been thinking about it.
We've been meaning to because we used to watch Dancing with the Stars.
Because what's her
and
name's
then
on
we
it too,
stopped.
right?
Topanga.
Topanga.
Topanga. Don't tell me what happens with her. I have a feeling. So this is just me guessing, just seeing what she looks like. I have a feeling that she's not a good dancer. Is that? Am I
Well, you told me not to tell you.
Nathan.
Just like, am I onto something or am I wrong?
I don't know. I saw a clip and it seemed
She can dance.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nathan.
She's doing
okay, but
good. She
I
looks
guess she just
exactly
has-
the same.
I know Robert Irwin's young, but I keep clicking on his things every time, and I'm like,
Oh my
God,
God, Cat.
he is. Yeah,
Yeah. He's cutie.
I want to be his American sweetheart, but it ain't gonna happen.
And then I watched Popstar Academy. Did you guys watch Popstar Academy on Netflix? It's a Cat's Eye. I'm obsessed with Cat's Eye.
Oh my God.
Talk
he's
to my
so in
our
love.
children.
I know I'm late to the game, and I
No,
know it's like a
Ellie's,
Gen
like,
Z thing, but
obsessed.
I have not stopped listening to their music and watching their performances probably like for a good 2 weeks.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
The K-pop
I
group, right?
love yes, but they're not K-pop. They're just like it's like a K-pop inspired, but they're all
Yeah.
American with the
Oh, okay,
exception
okay.
of one
They're not,
Korean
yeah.
girl. They all speak English. Everything's in English. I love like choreography and like hair and like hot outfits and like pussy popping music. Like I just love it.
Hell yeah,
So
brother.
anything that's like
interesting coming from you, but sure.
yeah, pussy pop. So I'm obsessed. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed.
Well, Ellie is very obsessed. Like
Yeah.
every time you look at the girls, they're both doing the like and talking about being gnarly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Now-
Gnarly.
like
I love
it's
it.
all stuck
Yeah.
in my head now because every time I'm in the car with them, Ellie, she makes me play it.
Oh, I can't wait to talk to them about it after this.
I know.
And that's it. I've just been home enjoying my mortgage.
Vegging.
Enjoying.
It's
my
been
mortgage.
nice. It's been nice.
Nice.
Enjoying your
You guys
mortgage.
do too much. You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I need to slow down, but then I'm like, I can't. I
I
just
physically can't sit at
I
home.
Well,
can't.
what have you been up to, the cat?
Oh, one more thing. I started watching Abbott Elementary. Love.
Is it good?
Love.
I've been
we're on
looking for
season
a
4.
new show.
So good.
So, okay.
The first season was kind of hard to get into because people say it's like kind of office-ish where they like look at the camera when it's
Oh,
awkward
okay.
and stuff. So the first season was kind of hard to get into, but now I'm obsessed. I love it.
What is it?
Abbott Elementary.
Is it funny?
It's funny. Yeah.
It's like an
Oh, I wanna
older.
watch.
It's not super new, is it?
You
it's like
say
kinda
that, and then we're
seasons
not
old.
gonna watch it together.
Yeah, season 5 is just gonna start like
Yeah.
pretty soon.
You don't know, babe. I'll try.
It's
been a bit.
about a school, elementary school in West Philadelphia. So it's like underfunded. It's like a predominantly black school. I think all the students are black. And so like it's just a really funny. It's a funny. My mom's a teacher too, so like I feel like I like
Really?
it like pull some strings, but it's a really funny show. I like it a
As
lot.
you say, like as soon as you said West Philadelphia in my head, I'm like,
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the playground is where I spend most of my days. I know the age
I'm like,
instantly.
Yeah.
I'm like listening to you talk, but at the same time singing in my head.
Same.
And that's all I've been doing. Okay, now you. What about you, Kat?
I mean, I've just been running around, and so when was the last episode? Like, I can't remember.
Well, so I mean, the last event we discussed was
Hershey, right?
Hershey.
Okay. So I mean, just doing dog shows and stuff.
Yeah.
We just had a specialty. Lumi did well. Willow got reserved 2 days in a row, but she needs those last 3.
Those last
points.
3. I know.
But she doesn't need majors, so we will finish her.
Yeah.
I'd like to finish her by the year it's out.
When
That's the goal.
you flew to Monty.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that was in the time frame. But yeah, so I went to Morrison, Essex, which only happens every 5 years. The traffic was crazy. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay,
Like
was that
hours.
real?
Yes.
I saw people like being in line
Hours.
since 4 a.m. Like, what the?
I was in line for at least an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm glad I was getting there early.
To do what?
Last
To get in.
Last time when I went, last time when I went, I came like after Danica had already gotten like everything set up, and so it
Well,
wasn't like that
same.
bad.
I came later because she showed early in the day, but I didn't show until like later in the day. So, but I was like, am I going to get in by? There were people, they delayed the whole show, but I went in early actually because I wanted to try to help her set up and everything. And yeah, it just took forever.
What was that?
I don't know.
Probably
what
a
was
kitten.
it?
Why was it like that though?
I just
It's
think it was
just
poorly
crazy.
organized, and it's everyone wants to go to the show. I'm gonna be completely honest. I love the outfits and everything, but it was just a dog show. Like it wasn't that special, you know. It was pretty there, but I had a different vision in my head of what it was gonna be, and it wasn't that. So that's probably why. I actually had a lot more fun at the concession show, but it's a lot of running around. They're in different
Yes.
places all over the place and it's kind of a little chaotic.
It's super
because you gotta
hectic.
like pick up everything and take it with you basically every day, and that can be a lot. But I mean, Lumi didn't get anything at Morrison X6, but the next day he got Breed and a regular Group 4 at a big show. So I was
Nice.
very, and there were so many groomers of people I knew. You know, it was just really fun to see everyone and interact with people who were like, I know you. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, but it was a good time, and it
I
was
know I
worth it.
missed it. I keep thinking about the French onion soup because I missed.
Danica had it like every time we went out
I
to eat.
know. It's because it's so good at that. There's one restaurant we go to every year and we get the special, it's a special autumn. It's not an apple cider, but it's a cider. And we get our French onion soup and we usually will split something else and it's
Okay.
delicious. And I miss it.
Okay, we're sitting on the top of a fucking mountain in New Zealand with
Katie
Gabriel,
wants French onion
Logan,
soup.
Macy, and Blake, and Arina. And she's talking about fucking French onion soup. And I'm like,
I was watching the show
I'm like,
on
it'll-
my phone and
I'm
I
like-
missed my fucking French onion soup.
I'm like, babe.
Because it's tradition. I love Danica and I love going to Monty Week with her, and I was really sad to miss it.
Yeah,
I
but
had a
come
great
on,
time.
right?
I'm not,
Like, come on.
I'm not
It-
saying I didn't have a great time in New Zealand, but I missed it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's my
I like French onion
favorite.
soup too.
You know, I hate onion and I like French onion soup.
It's so good.
It's something about like the onions and the broth marrying
the
together.
broth, yeah.
Katie made it a couple months ago and spent like 3 hours making it, right? And then the kids wouldn't eat it. My kids eat everything, right? They're like they're
I'm
and they're like,
surprised
no.
Owen really
I
likes
know,
onions.
I know.
I even
He
eat
said
it.
if she makes it again, that he'll eat it.
I think they both just didn't want to try it, but it was hella good. We ate it. We ate
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
So we went to a fancy dinner for Katie's birthday yesterday, and they got caviar, and Zold and Ellie tried it, and they both liked it. I'm like, girl, that's the only time you're getting a piece of caviar.
But they like the caviar as fucking kids.
Yeah,
Of course they did.
Your kid, I was like, she's expensive. You know, she has high taste.
Good. I hope she fucking runs
She
some
wants to
man
try shit though
ragged.
just because it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still hope she
I
runs
mean, and
some
it wasn't
man
wanna try
ragged.
And it
though,
wasn't
you know?
terribly expensive though. The caviar was
No.
$80 for the spread.
For like the whole spread. That's not bad. And like a whole like tin of caviar. So I
It-
feel like that's not bad. For a restaurant,
Did you take the spoon?
I took the spoon and the jar. Because the caviar comes with a mother of pearl spoon.
Like a little one.
You have
Kinda
to
cute.
serve it on mother of pearl. That's like the rule. I don't know why, but
Are you sure? Is there any fancy people listening to this?
I'm
Is that true?
positive. I'm positive.
But Ellie didn't want to give up her fork from the first thing. She's like, but I'm gonna need it.
Is it our turn?
Okay, so it says it doesn't necessarily have to be mother of pearl caviar, but it has to be non-metallic because it will make it taste bad. So mother of pearl is traditional and the preferred choice, but you could serve it on other things.
Yeah, well, that's basically a rule.
Yeah.
So, what we've been doing is fucking flying around the world. I am so grateful and over it.
At this exact second.
At this moment, I'm very grateful for everyone flying us around, but I'm also over it. But actually, we're about to. Okay, so we can't talk about everywhere where we went because there was a lot that happened.
Well, no,
I think we should just talk about Spain.
I think we should do just a fast recap, and then if there's
Yeah.
something else you want to delve deeper into, we can.
All right, let's do it.
Well, so we started by flying to Northern Ireland, and we taught a 2-day class out there.
Yeah.
And they were super, super nice. Like
Yeah.
Zani was super nice. Her husband was super nice.
Yeah, in the class, they had to rent a hall. They had 60 people.
Yeah, they rented a whole hall. It was crazy.
Nice.
And it was cool. We went and saw where they shot Game of Thrones, and like we got to see the costumes and the sets, and like they took us to Giant's Causeway, which is like a natural piece that's out there.
Yeah, and we made some friends.
Yeah, so that was really cool. That was super fun.
So
Yeah,
I got really close with these two guys, Adam and Mikkel. Mm-hmm. He was the host, one of the hosts from Northern Ireland.
well, he's not from Northern Ireland,
But
but he
he's-
lives there.
Were they from Turkey?
No, I thought they were Hungarian.
Oh yeah, Hungary. But they're like super nice. But they've lived there a long time in Northern Ireland, and they have like the accent. They curse all the time. A lot of the Northern Ireland people curse a lot. So I got in. I vibed with
That
them.
was fun. Like within the first 10 minutes, we're like, oh, we're going to be fine. This is going to be really fun. Because they curse so much. I love it.
And Mikhail, he's like a big fan of the show.
Oh.
Super
So we got
big
to hang
AGP
out.
fan. Yeah.
We got to hang out with him a lot. We had a bunch of beers. We went out, and he's a newer groomer, but he's from Denmark.
So
And
he flew all the way over for the class.
yeah, so shout out to you, man. I hope to see you again soon. He's a really nice guy, and he wanted to say hi to you guys.
Hello.
So we went from Northern Ireland to Spain. And so we went to Madrid. And that was really fun because we got to meet up with a couple that we're friends with. They own a salon here in America, in Colorado, that we've taught a class at before, Lindsay and Shy. And so they were they showed us around. They took us to like the best restaurants. I mean, the food was incredible. I've eaten a lot of good food here in California, but I don't think we've had anything on that level. Like it was
And he kept bringing
so
drinks. They had
good.
us. They brought us to this dinner where they closed down the restaurant, and it was just like a private tasting. So it was just the four of us, and they just kept bringing out plate after plate and dish after dish and drinks. They kept bringing out drinks and drinks. This bottle of wine goes good with this, and this bottle of wine. I mean, it was serious.
It was
And,
so good.
Yeah, I was so fucking full.
It was so delicious, though. There wasn't a single thing that we had that I didn't like. And then we went to this like Italian restaurant, and the guy that owns the restaurant was born and raised in Italy, and he still, he still goes and visits Italy. So it was like handmade pasta with it was so delicious. Not, you know what I mean? Like,
You're
and
gonna
it was
cross that a little bit. Like, so.
it was so cheap too. It was crazy. Like the food out there is not expensive, and so
Spain was so cool because like everything's open late, and things don't open. Restaurants don't open until later in the day, and people are out like late, and it's just like night. The nighttime is when everybody's like out and doing things.
The vibe in Madrid was like unparalleled. Like I loved the vibe there because like they don't open, most places don't open till a little bit later in the morning. So like 9, 10 in the morning, they'll work for like 4 hours. Then they'll take like a 2-hour siesta. Either they'll go take a nap or they'll go run out. They'll go run errands, whatever. Right. And then they go back to work for another 4 hours. And so then around 8 o'clock, everybody's getting off of work. That's when the restaurants and like everything's like come alive. So like 8 to like 2 in the morning, everybody's out doing stuff, walking around. We're at this park. It's the most beautiful park I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was the busiest park I've ever seen in my entire life. And everybody's just so relaxed, having a great time. In this park, they have like water features everywhere, statues and these are all old statues, but they're beautiful.
Four cafes that serve alcohol.
Yeah. Or coffee or snacks or whatever. And like there's like so many people exercising. There's like so many dogs, most of them purebred, all of them off leash. Nobody's harassing. The dogs aren't harassing anybody. They're not harassing the other dogs. They're just right with their owner.
So many off leash dogs, all purebred off leash dogs. It was crazy.
Nice.
It was insane. I've never seen anything like it in my life, and more people exercising than I've ever seen in my life. And we were like, hey, because like a lot of places don't have elevators, right? And we're like, we noticed you guys don't really have elevators. Like, what do people do when they have wheelchairs, right? And they're like, oh, we don't really have that problem here.
Maybe that was just the people telling us. Maybe that was just the people telling us that or something, you know.
I don't
But like there was some
know.
elevators, but like there wasn't a lot of like.
There wasn't a lot though.
But there was like our hotel had like an accessible area.
yeah, it did.
But
It had an elevator, but it
Everyone was super like fit.
yeah, and
You know what I mean?
gorgeous.
Like it was crazy. It was kind of
the-
like off. I mean, it was great, and I love. But thinking of it, it's like it was almost like Twilight Zone shit.
No, it
You
felt
know?
surreal, and everybody just felt relaxed and laid back, and like nobody was in a rush, and like everybody was just enjoying their life, and it was crazy. But we did teach a class there too, and they were great. It was a Wednesday, but we still had like a really good turnout, and so I know Wednesday was like a hard day for people. They had to take time off work and travel, and like you know what I mean. So I really appreciated them setting that up in the middle of the week for us. And so we went from Spain to Belgium for Groomania. And we didn't sightsee in Belgium because we were there for Groomania, but Groomania was really cool too.
It was really, really cool. There was 150 tables.
150 tables, and all of them were occupied. So where like our trade shows, it's like you have a small stage and like a very small amount of competitors.
No,
Not
we
very
have
small,
big
but
but they're not that size.
not nearly that size.
Maybe
The
like 30, maybe to 50, something like that tables, right?
max.
So from just seeing pictures and stuff, the competition's all in the center, and then the vendors are like all around.
yes. So I was gonna say it's like
but
opposite.
vendors are new. That's what I've heard is like vendors are only the last couple of years. Generally, it's only maybe a handful of vendors,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
just
the
a
competition.
competition.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
cool.
it's focused on competitors, not on selling. And so like they do have some booths and they do sell stuff, but where here it's a little bit the other way, right? Where it's more vendor focused and not as much competition focused. Like there is still focus on competition, but I just like that it's like that's the main focus.
Yeah, the main thing is the competition, and everything else was like.
So
there
it was
was
really
a-
cool.
There was like 2 rows or maybe 3 rows of vendors, and they said that was new.
Yeah, they were like,
Okay.
this is the
So
most
keep in
vendors
mind,
we've
this
ever
is the
had.
first time we've ever been there, so like that was our experience. But everybody has their dogs, so like the ring all around it would have like kennels set up and like
Yeah,
So
they
like
don't
that was a
have
little
kennel
annoying.
room.
That was a little annoying because
Oh.
people's dogs be barking the whole time and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they'd just be ringside. Like, so, like, or like they had like these, like, almost like stands with pillows for people to like go sit to watch, which was really cool. But then, like, people would just pack their kennels on it. So then you couldn't even go over there and like relax. And I mean, there was still space, but
But it was that. Well, I'm complaining about it, but it really wasn't enough.
It wasn't
really
that big
wasn't
of
an
a
issue.
deal.
So overall, it was like really great.
But I would just say that's like one of the main differences between the American shows and that shows. They don't have like a specific dog room.
I think it's because they're more dog friendly over there, right? So like, I think they're a little more dog friendly. Where like if it was here, everyone would be complaining about the dogs are making noise, and
Yeah.
but there it was just normal.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a complaint, more as an observation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The competition was really great. I feel less nervous now because I do feel like
It just demystified it. Like it's a little less scary.
What's the prep area for? Or how was prep work for 150 competitors?
prep
Or
area was similar to a Barkley show, but I think most people came
prepared?
Yeah.
prep.
Because I never saw it like backed up or busy, but I don't know if we were never there right before a competition. Because we weren't
strolled
competing,
in.
we strolled in whenever we felt like it. It was
Isn't it the
super
best?
weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird. Like it was
And
cool but weird.
We thought we would show up and no one would know us, but it was just like being at a bar. Everyone wanted their picture. Like judges were stopping us and asking for pictures,
cool.
European judges, and I'm like, okay, right on.
Yeah.
Well, I literally was like, okay, Nathan, we're going in here. So like prepare, like, nobody might say anything to us.
Well, and the goal
which
was
is
just to make a
fine.
good impression on everybody,
Right.
right? And like be positive.
Yeah,
and-
the goal was to just like go and like meet people and make connections. So I was like, there's a very real chance that nobody's gonna care about us at all, which is totally fine. So I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised.
And it was cool because Kitty, I asked, Kitty, I guess, is going to take over as president of the, what's the association? It's the,
I think it's the European Grooming Association.
yeah, so
I
she's
think
going to
the
take
EGA.
over as president. And I want to compete with Helios at the competitions. And I asked during Poodle competition, and one of the judges was like, no, you can't do a modified
yeah.
Continental in Poodle class. You'd have to do it in commercial, and which is like kind of like a freestyle.
Oh, okay.
And I asked another judge, and they're like, no, you can compete with it. And then I asked another judge, and they're like, no, you can't. It's commercial. So after they announced that Kitty was going to be president, at the end of the show, I came up to her and I was like, Kitty, I want to compete. I want to bring my poodle from America. I get, I just won poodle at Super Zoo with him, and I want to compete with him here, but I do a trim. I do a modified Continental. And she's like, I know what that is. But I show with that trim too. He got his grand championship with that trim. And she said, if you could compete with it in America, and if you could show with it in America, then you could compete with it here in Poodle. because they want it to be, if in your home country it's an acceptable trim, then it's acceptable at Groomania, because Groomania is like it's not a European show, or not like only focused on European. It's world
Around the world, yeah.
accepting everybody's world stuff. And I was like, that is awesome. So I'm excited to bring that trim and just see. I mean, the Europeans might hate it, but they might love it. So we'll see.
Yeah, so it was really cool though. It was really nice to see, like, there was so many puppy 2 trims in America. Here we call them Scandinavians, but over there they're puppy 2s. So like there was so many of those trims, and like we never get to see them. So it was really cool to see, because they're beautiful, and like they do such a good job over there, and there's so much style to like their poodle trims and
So you know how I've been like really curious about the German, right? The German trim versus a modern, right? And they put, when you're looking at the dog from the front, it does have a little demarcation from the elbows, right?
Yeah.
And I've heard
I've
heard from 2 experts, right? And I'm gonna call them both experts because they are. One said no demarcation ever. The other one said for this trim there is a demarcation. There was a lot of them with demarcations, so when you're looking at the poodle from the front, the shoulders are width, and then it comes in just a tiny bit at the elbow, and then back out for the legs a little bit, just a tiny little bit. And what that does is like gives shape to the pseudo jacket for the German. And I was watching Pierto.
I'm like, please don't mess up his name.
He's
on
Groom
this.
Team Italy, right? And I'm watching him do his trim, and he does it with a little bit of a demarcation. But then I asked him, well, if you leave what is a modern to you? And he goes, it's the same trim. We just leave the ears long and have a palm at the end of the tail. But the jacket and all that is still fancy. So to them, like a German or T trim, right, with long ears and tail is a modern.
Oh.
But us over here, we have our baseline is modern.
Yeah.
And we take the ears off and tail, and it's a German. Right. So I think that goes to show how like the Europeans is a little more fancy.
Yeah.
Their baseline is T trim, and our baseline is modern, where our lines are more straightforward.
Yeah.
So it was super interesting though, because like almost all of them had the demarcation, and it like they just have a lot of style and flair, and like so it was very cool to see. They definitely do poodles different than here. But I think it was really fun.
Yeah, and we'll be back next year. We're definitely going next year, and then after that, where we left, we took a train, a 4-hour train ride, which isn't even that long, from Belgium
Speak for yourself.
to Amsterdam. No, if you do that, the train is the way to go.
Oh my God,
The
it's
seats
actually
are comfortable.
so relaxing.
The seats are big and comfortable. It's relaxing.
It's
the train,
not like here.
The train doesn't shake. It's not like a BART train.
Okay.
It's perfectly quiet.
Where it doesn't go.
No,
It's
it's
quiet.
perfect. And you just sit there on this perfectly comfortable train and just watch the countryside go by.
It's quiet. It's clean. The seats are comfortable.
It's not, there's no dirty. We got the first class seats, but it wasn't that much more money for the train.
No, but it was super nice. They have bathrooms. They have like, some of them even
Way
have
more
like
comfortable than a plane.
cafes, Like,
And you think if you got a plane, you would have had to get there 2 hours early,
Yeah.
get on the plane.
get on the plane.
Get
So it
your
would have spent
luggage.
more time being on the plane. The train, you basically just walk on and go.
The hardest
Yeah.
part was that it was in a different language, so we had like that little bit of a barrier, but we figured it out.
Yeah,
Like,
we just found people to help us.
Made it work. Yeah, we either found a person or like we just figured it out.
Okay. Wait, hold on. But going back to, maybe you're going to say it. Go ahead. Continue.
I was going to say, when we were getting onto the train, we didn't have a hotel set or nothing.
That was literally what I was about to say. Speaking of type B personalities,
Yeah.
going to a whole different ass country, that was real. You really didn't
That
have
was
a
real.
hotel.
We
Yeah.
did not have a hotel when we got on the
I
train.
watched your story and I was like, no, he's lying. There's no way.
Nope, it was
It's a
real.
whole other country
Yeah.
with a different language. They have to have planned ahead.
I was like, let's just fucking do it. It was,
you
know?
would. Oh my
No,
God.
okay, so here's the issue with me. It's not that I'm laid back and relaxed and I'm like, we'll just figure it out. it's my executive dysfunction and like my inability to pick a place because there's too many options and I don't know the area. I don't know what it's like. I'm like trying to look, right? And I'm like, okay, looking for something in my price range. And hotels in Europe are totally different than hotels here.
How so?
Number one, their air conditioning is awful.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
don't even really like
You're
air
like, "It's
conditioning
out
out
then."
there.
Out.
They barely use air conditioning over there. Like they didn't use air conditioning, I believe, at Romania. We were like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up with this? Like, do you guys? And they're like, no, we don't really do air conditioning out here. It's too expensive. And we're like, what? Help me.
So there's two things that are
Warmth like
really
never.
American, and it's like ice in your drink,
Yeah.
big drinks with unlimited refills. Because there it's not. You ask for a Coke Zero. There's no Diet Coke. You get a Coke Zero,
Coke
and it's like
Zero.
one of the half bottles. One of the little. It's not even a full bottle.
The little baby
It's a little
bottles?
bottle. Yeah, they bring that out, and they don't even ask you if you want ice. They just bring a cup, and then
Yeah.
just pour it into the cup, so it's chilled.
I was like, is it cold at least?
It's chilled, but yeah, not for long because there's no air conditioning.
damn.
Once,
So
like,
I got
never.
used-
Oh my god.
I got used to it, but it was definitely like you had to like get
And-
used to that.
But like the hotels are not the same as they are here. Like they're not like super plushy and super like
Some
like,
of them are. I see. We were looking for something affordable, so we found
No,
we
Nathan,
finally.
no.
I was like,
Don't
this is
let
the
him lie to
hotel.
you. Stop.
I was like, this is the hotel we're picking. Right, we're doing it, and we got one that was like right in the red light district. Right, it was like on. The,
I saw your location.
on the edge of it. Yeah.
Near some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Right
you look
on the
out the
water.
you look out the window and there's fucking water with people going
A
by in
canal,
boats,
yeah.
a canal.
Canal.
And then right across the way there's a church, right?
Beautiful church.
The red light district is literally there's churches in it and around it. So like,
Like, no joke.
you'll
Isn't it just
literally
like
be
a sex city?
You'll so you'll literally be looking like there's a window full of women of the night. And then like they're facing a
Church.
fucking 400-year-old church. And
I
I'm like,
swear to you.
these things have existed together for that long now.
Yeah.
Right? And it's working out fine. I will say though, we got asked at least like 40 times if we wanted cocaine.
Oh,
We'll just be
everywhere.
walking by like Coke, free sample,
Coca?
free sample. And I'm
Coca?
like,
free
I'm like,
sample, Coca?
whoa,
No, we're
whoa.
like, no.
I'm like, no, sir, no. I'm free, you say? No. But
Well,
yeah.
Nathan always had like a smart aleck response, and then they'd be like, no, really? And then they'd be like following us, and we were like, no, we were just joking.
Yeah, because like honestly, I don't fuck around like that. But then like, I also don't want to. There's things everywhere that says don't buy cocaine. It literally say don't buy drugs from strangers.
Yeah.
So like,
they're like, it's illegal, and we're like, well, I'm not getting arrested in another
but isn't
country.
like, but didn't you have that thought like that everything's legal there?
I thought everything was legal there.
But it's not. It's just like, I don't know for sure. This is just for me being there a couple days. I don't know the ins and outs. But like I've heard cannabis is like semi-legal. Like they put up with it kind of thing.
Only in like the cafes, I think.
Yeah, and you can there's mushrooms there, which I guess
See-
I've heard is kind of semi-legal. But I mean, they were
no cocaine.
literally the cocaine thing. Like
Well, and
it
then
was like
there's-
every block, someone's asking you if you
and you
want
would
it.
pass by the cafes and you could smell the weed, like, but it was only at night. It was never like during the
Yeah,
day.
so I don't know what the rules are.
And then there
you
was
know?
like shops everywhere that were like mushrooms here, mushrooms here, mushrooms here. So I don't freaking know.
But we're from Oakland, right? And Oakland, the mushrooms are legal. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
and
what-
Cannabis.
cannabis
and
is legal
cannabis,
in
so, like-
California. So
And I'm sure you can get cocaine in Oakland too.
yeah, probably.
yeah, yeah.
So who cares about Amsterdam?
And
The
you
only-
can get,
well-
you can get a lady of the night too if you really want.
So, we were really curious. They all the women in all the ladies of the night look like Kim Kardashian or like esque.
Well, that's the
They
that's
all had
what
the
they're
straight
going
the
for.
straight black hair, the bangs, or the perfect like the middle part,
Mm-hmm.
and they all had BBLs and like fake
Fake
breasts and
lips
fake
and-
lips, and like they all look like that, right?
They all were like
Were they
wearing,
pretty?
Yeah, some of them were. I mean, pretty is like,
Yeah.
Relative.
yeah, they look like Kim, like literally look like Kim Kardashian.
Like, yeah, that's what they were going for. So, like,
Some of them were more overdone
Mm.
and went too far with that stuff,
Okay.
and some of them were a little less. But yeah, they were Like I would say,
It
yeah,
was just interesting because
There was
like
no blondes.
there was like a
maybe a couple, and then we seen like one older woman.
one older woman
And
that
one
you could
bigger
tell
woman.
was you could tell the older woman was probably like in her 50s at least. And then one bigger woman, and then I think we saw maybe one Asian girl.
I told Katie, that's. I mean, if I was here single, that's where I'd be.
With the older woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
something a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have spoken of your mommy issues before, so that makes sense to me.
Well, I mean, it was really bizarre. It's a little. I mean, I wouldn't say it's sad because like
And there were no men
obviously
of the
they
night.
want to be there.
No men of the
No,
night.
Wow.
we looked too.
I know.
I was like,
I was like, what about the ladies that want to
Yeah.
like pay
Or the gay men.
Yeah. Well, we figure the gays probably just
We'd
don't
find
need to
it.
pay.
Yeah.
yeah. So we looked it up. We asked chat why, and it says there's never been men in the windows for the whole history of it being here.
Sexist.
And the
Sexist.
reason is because men can find it, or gay men can find it.
Yeah, but
if
what
they
about
want
the
it.
ladies?
Yeah, what
For
about
free.
women?
Yeah, but men are
women-
pervs.
I guess women just don't fucking
That's
go
true.
there. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like men are fucking perverts. Yeah. And then women, like maybe they want more privacy. Maybe
It
a woman
was-
doesn't want to go up to a window and ask a dude. It's too transactional. They want to date or some
So
shit.
I did think it was really funny though because like some of the most of the girls were like so disinterested. They'd be like sitting on their like stool,
All
on their
smoking.
phone, smoking, whatever, just like ignoring everyone. Some girls would be like standing in the window, and if you walked by, they'd like knock on the window and like wave at you. But like most of them looked like
So they're
I'm
not
at
like they're not like
work.
dancing or
no,
anything.
nobody's dancing.
What are they wearing?
They're
Or
just
nothing?
standing there. They're probably bikinis
They're
mostly.
wearing like bikinis or like cute little, whatever.
Did you find out prices for research?
Nah.
No, I really want to do, but then like I felt like if I did look at him and
If
we
we
made
open
eye
up
contact,
Oh,
it was suddenly like the
Yeah.
girl was like
yeah.
locked onto
You
me.
have to now. You
and
have
she'd
to.
be like, "Come
Yeah.
here,
Sorry,
come
Kate,
here,
I looked her in the
come
eye.
here," and I'm like, "Stop!" Like I was with Katie. I didn't want to get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Well, like we did, we would like see guys where they'd like come up and so like the windows are doors. So then they'd like open the door and they'd be like negotiating, but you can't like stand there and listen to them negotiate. Because like obviously we wanted to know just because we're like nosy and interested, right? But yeah, we
It's like,
didn't
no.
want to like, be too, and you can't like record that. It's like very much against the rules. You can't take videos, you can't take pictures. So
I think it's against their rules.
well, yeah, their rules, but they have. I mean, because somebody did take a photo and then like one of the girls freaked out. So we were very careful about it. Although I was like, damn, I should have gotten a cover for my Meta glasses and gotten some footage for everyone.
I did
too
get
late.
to take a little tiny video. Did I send it to you guys?
No.
No.
No, I don't
see.
think so.
But I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate. I mean, you can't see anything, but it's just like a
Maybe.
quick. Imagine
wanna
like
see, though.
a door-sized window that's lined in red.
So like,
Like-
a Macy's window.
Yeah, lined in red. No, because it's a
No.
door-sized.
It's like that. It's like that size.
And
it's
then
like
the
a
woman is just
telephone
standing
booth.
right in the middle of it. And then they're like, "Hey, baby."
But they're all in a row, like bam, 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 bam.
So
bam,
and is
bam,
there
bam.
glass in front of them?
Yeah, so there's glass.
Yeah, it's glass.
And sometimes you can see like a bed in the background. Sometimes, just depends.
It'll be like 3 windows and 1 bed in the back. And I'm like, okay, so like, do the other 2 just like watch you, or do they like they have
They're
little
trying to
curtains?
get work,
They also have
too.
work curtains behind them.
Yeah,
So I
so
think
I'm
like when one girl has like somebody in there,
Yeah. They
the other
close it
girls
off
just pull the curtain from behind them.
and try to get their own job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the girls behind the doors, are they connected or are they in like little
Yeah.
different
No, they're
rooms?
like talking to
yeah,
each other.
'cause
Okay,
they sometimes it's like a wall and maybe there's like a door that they'll have open. Sometimes there's just like a curtain, and so they'll be like sometimes they'll be chit-chatting with each other. So, but it was just super interesting to me because I expected to go and them to be like, yeah, putting on a show, trying to convince you. But they were so disinterested, most of them with us. Like I said, sometimes there would be somebody who would be like knocking
Okay,
and like
here,
smiling and waving.
do not swipe, okay? I mean, like the next
the video?
video.
Oh, I see.
So we probably won't post it because I don't think that would be right, considering they don't want you to take
Yeah.
videos. We were like far away and we were like, just take a tiny little,
Yeah, it wouldn't be right because they don't want to, because then that'd be rude, right?
Yeah, they don't want you to record.
Sorry,
so.
guys, I can't show you, but just use your imagination, But she was
anyway.
like, she isn't even that like. She was like the biggest girl there, but she wasn't even that big.
Yeah.
Right?
That, and there was like 2 of those, and then
But you see,
everybody
they
else
all
was
had
like
the hair
stick figure.
split.
Yeah.
They all like had that look, right? That was a. But then, okay, so that's enough about that. But then we went and seen a live. I could say all this, right? We went and seen a live sex show, which we were both kind of
Well,
nervous.
Jovi mentioned it in hers, right? And we
Yeah,
kept
she
it,
did.
We kept it in. Didn't
we were kind of nervous, but it was actually really fun.
It was super fun.
Yeah, you go in like the one we went to was kind of nice. Imagine a theater, like a small,
Like a tiny theater.
that fit like maybe 100 people.
Okay.
And there's like
and-
a balcony with like,
More seats. So you go in there, you get a free. You pay was it $60?
it was like 60 something.
Yeah, and then you get a free drink. So you get your drink,
Just
and then you go
one.
sit down on your seat.
And they will not sell you more drinks than that. So like you get the one, and I think it's maybe just to like loosen you up, and then you don't get any more though, because they don't want you to be drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you sit down, right? And then you're like waiting, and there's a big curtain, and then the curtain all of a sudden comes up. And like the first couple surprised us, like because they're both covered in tattoos.
Covered in tattoos.
And then like this heavy rap music comes on. That's like slow beat, like heavy, like hardcore rap music. They have like a routine.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
choreography.
It's
Yeah.
definitely choreographed.
They're like, we'll do this for a couple,
choreographed.
for maybe 10 seconds, and then we go do this to 10 seconds.
and then the curtains close. It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there might be like extension on them. So
Not
I think
all of them though.
no,
To make it look bigger?
no, just so that it's not actually.
Them.
Yeah. So the first couple, I think like they're not a couple.
No, the guy seemed very disinterested in her. Like,
Well, it's also
it was,
work.
It was
It was
robotic.
very mechanical. Okay, so there's like 8 acts, and so like then the curtain closes, and then so it's usually like one couple, and then 2 single acts, and then one couple, and then 2 single acts, and then one couple. So I think and like the single acts were fun. Like there was like a girl who did like pole dancing, and then there was a girl who like. But even that was like very theatrical, and you couldn't really like see, like you could tell, like because they have like a thing that spins around, and so like she didn't care if she was facing the other direction, she was still doing her thing. Like if it was spinning and she was faced the other way, she was just like, I don't care if you can't see it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was like, you know, like a banana act, and there was
But
like
there-
they brought people up on the stage and like danced with them, and so like the
There
single
was,
acts were fun.
There was one couple that was like sweet. They would
Yes.
like kiss a lot, and we were like, okay, this is doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Because the other one, like, it was fun, but it was like
Was the
shocking.
vibe
It
awkward? Was
the
it
first one? It was
nice? Was it,
awkward.
like
The first one was awkward,
but
and-
everyone around us is couples or
no,
like
no. That was the thing, is there was other couples, but then there was like some people were there by themselves. There was like groups of girls, there was groups of guys, there was like some guy that was sitting next to Nathan said their whole tour bus came
shit.
and watched. So it just like there was like
it's
old
not a bunch of
people,
It's not a
there
bunch
were-
of like fucking
It's a show.
perverts. It's a
Yeah.
show. Exactly.
There was older people, there was younger people, there was every ethnicity.
So you instantly get when you see the crowd, you're instantly like, okay, I'm not a fucking sicko,
yeah.
right?
So I definitely like I was super nervous, but by the end I was like, that was fun. I would do it again.
Yeah,
Like
the
it was
cou-
fun.
And then the last couple though was like a black couple, and when the fucking curtain came down, because there's a lot of like Japanese people there, and a lot of when the curtain came down, everyone was like,
You mean up?
when the curtain went, everyone was like here we
So
go,
excited.
right? So excited.
But
And
they
the dude
were-
was like,
no, they were
obviously he
like
was
the-
pretty like
Yeah.
endowed, right? He and they were like,
They were the most performative.
Yeah.
He put on a fucking show
Yeah.
because they're doing it and he's dancing while they're doing it. I
Yeah.
don't even know how he did it. I don't know how he didn't break it on like stabbing in the wrong location. I don't even know how to describe it because she's on her back and her legs are like straight up in the air, but he is somehow like dancing like his
yeah,
back.
and his legs are up behind him.
Yeah, I
and
don't
he's
know
like
how
swinging
he
him
would-
around and shit. And I'm like, so you know how you gotta hit that move when it's like you're trying to get in just a little bit farther, so you arch your whole shit. He was like that, like, and he was already like
to the beat. And
he was
everything.
already though like a fucking rule or like a full size like
Yeah.
ruler. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he is impaling this woman.
And she's
rearranging
like,
her
Yeah.
she's like dancing the most she can under him too. He was super performative because like everybody else pretty much like the couples ignored the crowd. Like they never looked at us.
Didn't
They
acknowledge that
didn't
you were there.
acknowledge that
Okay.
we were there. This guy,
Yeah,
he
he's-
looks at the
he's
crowd.
going at it, and then he
he's
looks
making
up at the
eye
crowd. Yeah.
contact, he's winking. He's like, we were like, holy shit, this guy is going.
Well, that's why he's closing out the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
And
so
Go
they,
out with a
run,
bang.
they pretty much run it all day. So like we didn't they don't tell you like, oh, there's this many acts. So we were watching and Nathan's like, oh, we could probably leave sometime soon. And I was like, well, let's just like see how many more there are. And then the first couple came back on again. And then we were like, oh, we can't just like walk out in the middle of their act. But it
Yeah.
was exactly the same. Like
and that's when we realized, like, oh yeah, they're doing a
so they just are repeating it every hour on the hour. Like
Well,
clockwork.
if anybody that
It's
goes
boring.
anybody that goes to
Sounds boring.
Amsterdam though, you should definitely go because it was just a fun experience. Honestly, it was
super
just fun.
fun.
And I don't think like it's like a pervert thing to do. I
It
think
was
it was
fun.
just a really like interesting, fun experience, like a show.
It's a play.
I mean, now that you're saying that, it makes sense that you don't see any finishing, because I feel
Yeah.
like that would bring it down a couple notches. But if it just leaves like the sensuality, and
yeah.
because if it's like, oh, and then I'm gonna do this all over your face,
That's
didn't
what the
want
but you
that,
ask
but-
if you ask these two women, that's what they want.
No, not the face shot, but I wanted
yeah.
somebody to.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like
it
that
could have been
better.
the girl. That would have been fine too.
guess
Just
so.
saying.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna have to contact them. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it was super fun. And that was the end of that trip. And
We
then
only have 15 minutes.
I know. And then we went to New Zealand again.
Also, wait, hold on. Everyone in Europe that like, because it came up a lot in conversation, and nobody was like, "That's weird."
oh, the show.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yeah, you're going to Amsterdam. You should definitely do that." Like
Yeah.
everyone, it was just a normal thing. Everyone was like, "Yeah, definitely do it." It wasn't like it's not like a weirdo. I feel like when you go to
Oh
a
my
place
God,
like that
Nathan.
over here, you're
He's like, I'm not a weirdo.
It's
I mean, I
okay.
just assumed you're going to Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
you do.
that's-
Yeah.
You're going to have an Amsterdam good time.
What else is there? I mean, not like no offense, but like what else is there? Like that's
Yeah.
you go because you hear Amsterdam is it's just like they don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nathan did almost get into a fight in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah. Well,
So we rented bikes because it's just like the easiest way to get around out there. And so we're like biking around, and Rachel had told us about this really cool park to go and visit. So we like went to the park, and it was a really nice day out. And so you know how when you're like riding a bike and it's like during the day, it's not busy at this park. And you're like, when you're like relaxed and you're kind of like swerving your bike a little bit, you're not like riding super straight. So I was doing that. It was, like I said, it wasn't a busy day. It's not, it wasn't like, we were just having a good time. We're in a park. We weren't on the streets. We weren't, nothing like that. And I guess some guy was coming behind me and he was going to pass me. But like everybody bikes out there and they all use their little horns or their little bells to signal. He didn't signal like, hey, I'm behind you and I'm trying to pass you, nothing. So I'm like, and I'm not like swerving a lot, just like barely like,
It
going.
is having fun.
I'm having a good time, And so he comes up beside me and then he shoves me. And then he like, I almost fall off the bike. And then like he flips me off as he passes me. And so then
and I was
Nathan-
right
see all
behind
of it?
Katie. Yeah, I was
yeah,
right behind
he was
Katie.
right behind me.
And so I was immediately, I'm like, "Fuck you," right? And I start to like
Pedal faster.
speed up, and Katie's like, "Stop."
Yeah.
And
I was like, look, I'm okay. I'm not hurt. I didn't fall
motherfucker
off my
puts
bike.
on the gas, right? Like he's going, and his girl's with them. So I'm and they're like pedaling, and I'm just like so upset
Yeah.
because I don't know. Katie was fine,
I was fine.
but I'm like the fact that he just rode off and got away with it just made me so angry. And whatever.
well, I mean, like I understand I was goofing off, but like he didn't ring his bell. Like if he had rang his bell, I would have straightened up. And I understand he put his, he put his arm out to stop me from hitting him, which was fine too. if he had been like, oh, sorry, you know, like, or something like
No, but
that.
he like,
then
fuck you, and put his.
yeah, but then like flipping me off and being like, fuck you, you know, like I was like, are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't even signal that you were coming up past me.
Was he like
or-
yelling, like, hey, what is that? Or nothing?
No.
No, it was just that. But
He
then when I
literally,
screamed,
I just was like shoved out of nowhere, and then like he was like "fuck you" and like flipped me off, and then like super fast pedaled away, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
and then because when I said when I was like, hey, fuck you, right? He didn't like look or nothing. He was just locked in ahead.
Yeah, so it was very bizarre because every other experience I had was everybody was always super nice. So that was like the only like negative.
He must have been having a
experience.
bad day or some bullshit.
And I told Nathan, I was like, don't. Like, number one, you don't need to get into a fight.
Oh, but Amsterdam didn't have the feel. That was in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So like Amsterdam did not have the same feel as
Spain.
Madrid. Like so, Northern
Well, that
Ireland.
makes sense.
Northern Ireland felt a lot like here, home, right? But
Yeah.
but people sounded a little different.
Very different. I loved it though.
Did you play them my message?
Spain
Well,
felt
yeah, I did.
Spain felt like a different place. I felt like super safe, like the safest I've ever felt in a
Yes.
big metropolitan city. Amsterdam felt like
A little more dodgy.
yeah, but not like being in Oakland, and not like it still felt safer than like where I'm living now in
Okay.
here, right?
No.
Well, it counts on where you were, right? If you're in the red light district and people are asking you if you want cocaine, it feels a little dodgy.
I know. I'm like, Nathan, what are you talking about? It was fun, but it definitely like it felt like a big city where you just have to be a little bit more careful.
So
Yeah.
like, don't take your kids to Amsterdam. It's not a family.
No,
drive.
take your kids.
Not
Definitely.
to the red light district, but
No, but you'd
the
be
other
surprised how
areas
many
were nice.
freaking kids were there. I found it very weird.
Not in the red light district though. It's like a very specific block. But they were in the block right next to it. So like all they would have to do is like run down a little alleyway and they'd be in.
Okay, so but then like in that main block, there's all the women in the windows, but on the blocks all around, there's pornography and sex shops and things
Yeah.
like that. So like there was a lot of kids in those areas from like tourist people were around. So I did find that to be like very weird. I was like, I would not have my kid here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, Amsterdam was so beautiful. I would definitely bring my family there. I just would stay at it's a tiny little block. I would just
Further,
stay a little
yeah.
farther, you know?
Okay. I don't know
But-
why I assumed it was like the whole city was like that.
No, it's like a small, I'll show you on the map, but no, it was super fun. That was the only thing that I was like, that was like the only bad experience. It was really fun though. And we went and saw like several palaces and different, and so that was, I love like seeing the architecture
Oh, and
and
we
the
saw,
history and the
We saw what's her name's house? Oh my god.
Anne Frank.
Yeah, we saw Anne Frank's house,
Yeah.
which was really trippy because it's literally right next to a church.
Yes.
Like right next to it. I'm like, oh god. You know?
So that's one of my favorite things though about traveling is seeing the architecture and like the history and like it's so beautiful. So that was really fun. I really enjoy that.
Yeah. So thank you for inviting us out, everybody.
Yeah, we can't wait for more stuff.
I mean, I could wait
Invite
a
us
little.
everywhere.
I could wait a little.
Nathan doesn't like the
I could wait a
traveling.
little bit.
He enjoys when he loves when he gets to the different places, but he hates the flights. He hates it. And he doesn't like being away from the kids.
Yeah. And if there's two of you, don't ever do a sky couch because you're not going to fit.
Okay, anyway.
I don't know what a sky couch
We'll
is, but I
discuss that
believe
next time.
So thank
you. Oh, you said that earlier.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today and happy Halloween. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. We didn't talk about no Halloween stuff. A little bit.
We had Halloween.
No, we went, ooh, in the beginning.